Well, you know what else ain't fair? The goddamn six-man, not only did the main event feature the six-man tag team championship on the line, but it was a three-way six-man tag team title match. So that meant there were 9 of these assholes involved. The House of Black, the Jericho Appreciators, Jericho, Sammy, and of course, Daniel Garcia that we can't get away from, and the Buckaroos and Twinkle Toes. And they started this match. They had over 20 minutes of television time left. So obviously that meant that they were going to go out there and pretend that people give a shit about them and their crazy goddamn nonsensical wrestling for 20 minutes. So I fast forwarded to the finish. And apparently somewhere during the finish of this, the BBCs were still fighting with Little Brutus and Who Dat in the parking garage from the fact that they had been fighting an hour and 30 minutes or so previously.
Yeah,
Did you catch that?
Segment 2, they started fighting.
Yeah, they got great cardio because they're still fighting an hour and a half later and they only made it to the fucking parking garage. I was going to try to describe the finish that they did, these 9 guys doing shit back and forth over and over for no apparent reason, but I can't. And the House of Black won 15 seconds before they went off the air. So they were, again, about as close as you could come to not even getting the finish on the fucking air.
Before we even talk about the match, because my DVR cut off at the very end, but I saw enough things on Twitter so I was able to find out what happened. A lot of AEW fans who are really into the elite side of things, really happy that Hangman Page backed up by the elite. So they're teasing now that he's back with them.
Well, wait, hold on. Page wasn't involved in this.
Yes, he was. He came out at the end.
Did he?
Your DVR may have cut off before mine did. At the very end, Page comes out there still brawling with the Blackpool Combat folks.
Oh, I didn't see any of this.
Oh, yeah, no, they all come out into the arena. And then they go to the ring, and Moxley and Claudio and Yuta are about to confront Page in the ring, and all of a sudden Omega and the Bucks jump up to back up Page and not chase off, but make sure the Blackpool folks didn't jump in the ring.
Oh, good Lord.
So we're about to get more of this drama.
And I bet you they went over because my DVR ends precisely at the top, so they went over because they can't manage their time. Well, I'm glad I didn't see that.
This was...
because that's bad news.
I believe this was for the self-indulgent championship of AEW, this match. What a shit show. And again, I know people really like the elite and their stuff, and, you know, Jericho, he still has his fans, and the House of Black, I don't know who likes them. But this was just a silly match. Just a bunch of guys doing a bunch of things. It was hot in the house, because you had 2 people from Vancouver there. Or Winnipeg there, excuse me, not Vancouver, from Winnipeg there. But, you know, does anyone really care about the trios division? And they're shoving it down everyone's throat. Everyone's in a 6-man tag team now. Not very good. On the positive side, Omega looks like he's doubling up on the human growth hormone. He looks a lot bigger than he has in a while, so maybe he's got something coming up. But who wants to see any of this? I think even the most hardcore AEW fan is sick of all of this.
And again, you're eating up multiple talents and multiple potential tag teams for the 6-man title just so these guys can indulge themselves having these fucking goofy matches. And the people that are there, they're going to be there for it. They ain't going to get anybody else. But that horse may have left the barn already when they look at this program.